Hey guys, welcome back to Rice
Unwatched.
My name is Mikey.
I'm Jay Wang.
And I'm Dennis. Welcome back, everyone. All right, after a few heavy episodes, we've decided to, bring a fun subject. I'm real jittery about this one today.
He was passionate about it.
Very passionate. So look, if you're a boy, you definitely have seen anime sometime in your life. You've definitely fallen in love with it sometime. So today's episode is about anime.
Yeah!
Hey!
Oh, someone here.
Oh shit!
Can you open the door?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Oh, guess who's here? My wife is here! Yeah!
So, special guest
Special guest today, guys.
Can you introduce these special guests for us?
So this is my girl Asuna. Okay, if you guys watch Sword Art Online, she's my favorite girl. And then we have Nami from One Piece for all the One Piece fans out there. Yeah,
All right.
Hello, ladies. How we doing?
Get your hands up!
I'll have this one.
Well, this is the level of passion is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, quick disclaimer, guys. I'm not as weeby as these two, but everything about anime, these two are like the kings of it. So I'm just gonna sit in on this one pretty much.
So these were gifts, by the way.
Oh yeah, right.
These are gifts.
Who believes this? Who believes
A
it?
gift to himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice. Yeah, so this is awesome. Like, get to talk about our favorite, or one of my favorite topics.
I've waited so long.
So how'd you guys get into the anime? If you guys want to tell our audience.
I got into it pretty young. Like, I reckon I was a weeb before it was cool.
Yeah.
I can fully say this in confidence.
100%.
Anime is cool and in now, but I was in it before the cosplayers took over, right? Growing up in Australia, watching Cheez TV, Toasted TV.
Yeah.
So we get into it in the dub first. We get it in English dub. For those who don't know,
Gross.
we don't watch dub anymore, but that's all we had.
Yes.
So I got into it really young. Like, I think I was maybe 8, like 7 even. Like, I'd get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. When my parents said, you're not allowed to watch TV in the morning, I'd get up early, like in the pure darkness, to go watch these shows.
Yeah, same. Cheez TV was like, I think that's the gateway for like most kids, right?
In Australia.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, in Australia, and you have to watch the yoga. What's
The Arabic?
Yeah.
Every morning first, you like wake up early, waiting, like, oh my god, hurry up! And then anime comes on. Man, it was the best time when we were a kid. Yeah, was it 6:30? Was it 6?
I think the first
pretty
episode
early.
was at
6 a.m.
6:30.
Yes, yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, I actually started way young. So from a previous episode, I've mentioned I lived in China when I was like 5 years old. So I think a lot of it came from there. But when I was a kid, my parents could put me in front of a TV, and I would just get lost in it. It's my own world. That I'm just happy watching TV. I can sit there for hours, and you can put me there, and I'm good. So it's like my safe haven.
Yeah.
And so I think probably 4 or 5 years old, I'm already in front of a TV, and I think it's just their way of keeping me quiet.
Yeah.
It was the iPad back then.
Yeah. But and when I was young and when I lived in China, I think they started anime, from Gundam and all that stuff.
You guys had you had the good stuff before we did.
Yeah. I got in way earlier. Digimon was in Chinese when I was in China, but it was.
How was it? Was like Digimon.
In Chinese.
I can't remember too much.
Is there actually a way to say Digimon in Chinese?
You're asking the wrong person.
In Korean, it was just Digimon. They just pronounced it like.
I probably reckon it's Digimon in the Chinese accent.
Digimon.
Digimon.
Racist.
Just different tonalities.
What are some childhood? Let's just name a few throwback ones. Obviously we had Digimon, we had Pokemon, we had Beyblade.
Oh my god, Beyblade.
Let it rip.
That was the best. We have Metabots. You
remember Metabots.
Yeah.
Metabots.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's time to
Yeah, Crush Gear. That was everything.
Yes.
Card
Zoids.
Captors.
Card
Yeah, oh,
Captor,
yeah.
Card
Yeah.
Captor
Yes,
Sakura.
sorry, Zoids. I love Zoids. To this day, I still love Zoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Sailor Moon. That was probably one of the
Yeah,
earliest
yeah.
ones.
See,
I reckon.
Cheez TV was pretty smart. I think
Yeah.
they had like a gender neutral one first up. It was like Pokemon,
Mm.
and then you'd have to watch like Card Captor Sakura or like Sailor Moon,
Yeah.
and then they'll finish off with like either Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, Dragon Ball, yeah.
Crush Gear,
Yeah.
or Yu-Gi-Oh. So you
Yes.
have to go through that whole
True.
1.5 hour arc of
Yeah.
watching them all.
But still, they were the best. They were so
Whoa.
good.
Yeah,
nice.
That's some throwbacks.
Yeah.
So I would say, because we all still watch anime to this day, what is the most overrated anime you think it's out there?
I have to go first. I want to go last. Because I'm about to pick a fight.
I knew what he was going to say.
I think I'm saying the same thing as
He's
you.
going to say my
Is it?
favorite anime.
Are we going
I think we're saying
Yeah, yeah, say it.
We'll say it together.
Say it.
It's One
One Piece.
I have reasons.
I'm taking my wifey's home.
Hey, she's with me now.
Yeah. She stays here tonight.
Right, yeah.
I have my logic. I have reasons. I actually have reasons. Number one, it's too goddamn long.
That was yeah.
Yeah, okay.
many episodes?
I'll let you guys talk first.
How many episodes? is it?
I think 700 and something.
Man, I ain't watching 700.
Man, we're at 1,200 right now.
What the fuck? You make my argument even stronger.
Yeah.
700.
Number one, I get it. Like, good characters, I'll give you that. It's very unique. You know, it has, it's got its humor, it's got its action. I'll give you that. It has good balance in that way. But you will die before it finishes. I promise you, Mikey. You're not going to make it.
The writer already, I think, announced, I think it's going to finish next 5 years or something.
Yeah.
We're on the last art in the
So
moment as well.
he's got to rush it. He's going to have to rush it.
Nah,
to
he's not
finish
rushing
right?
it. It's still been 5 years for one whole art. It's
They
very
say
crazy.
that too. By
Yeah,
the
they
way.
say that.
But
Say that.
people that say One Piece overrated because they don't watch One Piece. Like, you know what I mean? Because you can't commit to like that. Yeah.
You're saying Jono has commitment issues.
Yeah. I know.
It's not the first one.
Well, what's your, besides it being long, what else have you got on it? What's your
That's
take?
it.
Look, and
Yeah.
here's my
And especially for the newer people, like the newer generation who watch One Piece, and I get it because the drawings is very old school and very
From back then,
from back then, and very kiddish, and like I get it. But now, of course, over the years it got better and better and better. But I think a lot of the old animes now they start to reamp it, like remade it now.
I think they remastered
Yeah, remaster it.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine
remaster-
remaking One Piece though? Another
Yeah, like,
1,000
They
episodes?
already started. They already started.
Jesus
Yeah, they already
Christ.
started. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think if I was still in primary school or high school and I had all the time in the world, I would be watching One Piece, but I'm an adult now.
start
I've got
now,
shit
yeah.
to do. Like, I
Have
can't
a
start
life.
One Piece, man. Like, I will quit my job and have to watch it the whole rest of my life just to catch up.
And how many filler arcs are there?
No, so the thing is, like, I
We're going to go full
Alright, I
lawyer
don't-
mode right now.
I don't believe One Piece has like fillers, but because in my mind, because Bleach has a lot of fillers,
Yes,
right?
well, I'll give you that.
I was gonna ask if it
because
compared.
Bleach has the fillers where there's not fucking like
Nothing happens.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, irrelevant to it. But with One Piece, the fillers are more like a backstory.
Or like explanations.
Explanations, so you get a bit more of like character development
Okay.
on this side. So that's why I really like that because, I don't think there's any fillers.
Subjective, I reckon.
Subjective. But I still stand on my point.
I agree. I mean, that was my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, for me, I think it was Fairy Tail.
Be careful.
We're-
Careful, boy.
I'm gonna. We might have to
I
pause this
think
episode
Fairy
because the fire's about to break out.
I feel Fairy Tail was a bit overrated for me. Like, I don't know. I just can't like look into it. I watched it was great and everything, but I don't know, man. It's just the same shit over and again. Like,
So Luffy stretching out his arm is not the same shit every fucking time, bro?
yeah, but at least he loses. He doesn't always win.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually loses and like
Okay.
he had to like when he lost 2 years later comes back to fight again.
Yeah,
like,
she's saying it's
that's right.
character development.
Yeah, it's character development. Yeah.
If you're OP, you can't have that.
But I love how the 2 years was actually physically 2 years too. That's how long it took them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It took him 2 years. Exactly.
So Luffy should be
Look
like,
at stirring this guy.
he should be like 70 by now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about underrated anime? Something that you've seen and hasn't had a lot of talk, and you're like, whoa, people should be watching this. I feel like Jono has a lot of underrated ones because he's mentioned some, and I'm like, damn. But what about you, Mikey?
I think for me, I think there was a couple, but I think it was Death Parade.
Oh, Death Parade.
Yeah, Death Parade. So for of course, a lot of people probably doesn't know this anime, but it's basically like it's a bar, right? Basically, when you die, like there's two people that die, and they basically enter this bar, and once you enter this bar, they basically have to play a game. Like they split into the game. So basically, if you win or lose, it depends if you're going to heaven or hell. So it's really more like a psychological.
It is a psychological.
It's really cool. Like I think
Jono would love.
Yeah, I think Jono would like it. Like that kind of anime.
Start watching.
It's a bit dark-ish, but like it's very unique, very cool.
Only 12 episodes, guys.
Yeah, it's short anime.
If we can, we'll try to put up little pictures of them on the podcast.
Yeah. If
so
my
you
editing
guys-
is good, like right. And right.
Right here. Where Mikey is right here. Just covers Mikey.
Yeah, yourself, Jono?
I'm gonna say till this day, I think I really enjoyed Claymore back in the day.
Oh,
Again, I think it was 24 episodes.
yeah.
But essentially, you're in this world where there's all these demons that come attack like normal humans, and you have a team of claymores, and there's only about I think 12.
It's only a
and they
few.
come in rankings, and they're all females, which they're half human, half demons.
It's like there's something.
And essentially they're just really, really strong, and they get rid of these demons in the world. But when they unleash the powers, they unleash the demon side, and they gain that power from the demon side. But you can sometimes overpower in terms of having the demon overtake
Consume you,
Yeah. So somewhat you see the series progress, and again, this is all spoiling the whole series, but. The demons in you consume you, and you turn into this. What's the term? I don't know if you remember.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Anyways, come back to it.
But yeah, it's like a balance. It's a balance between whether you tap into that dark power.
Yeah.
You're selling your soul to a demon. in a way.
Yeah.
But this one's like a fantasy medieval type of background.
That's right.
This one's more of like a psychological thriller type background for those. For me, this had a little bit of hype, but it didn't go very long like the mainstream ones. It's on Netflix. It's called Cyberpunk's Edge Runner.
Oh, I think that's pretty popular, right?
I thought it would.
I heard the name a lot.
Yeah, it was around a bit, but it didn't get as much as I thought it would. Like that was like a really beautiful series. So it's based off the game, the PlayStation game Cyberpunk.
I heard. Yeah.
So yeah, you're in a dystopia world in the future, and it's about a kid, who has it pretty tough. Like he doesn't have enough money for the insurance and blah blah blah. Things happen in his life where it gets a bit tough, but you pretty much become a cyborg.
Yes.
So you buy stuff off the black market or the chips, and it's a very technological world where you can upgrade yourself physically using these components. And he joins like a mercenary group, and like all this stuff happens. But it was really, in a way, there was a bit of romance in it too, a bit of humor too, but the drawings was just really cyberpunk, like really neon colors, real nice, short series. If you haven't seen it, watch it and prepare to cry. Like,
it's really
nice.
really good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've always been hearing about it.
I've heard the
Especially
name
for one of my old colleagues, he plays the game.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of knew about it.
That's what I thought. A lot of the people who watched it were only the game people. Nobody actually watched it for the series because it wasn't like on Shonen and stuff like that in Japan as big. But the ones who've seen it on Netflix definitely give it a go.
Yeah, nice. That's good.
All right. But talking about One Piece.
Yeah.
There's obviously not so much nowadays, but I reckon we go 10 years back, there was a thing called the Big Three. And that was a terminology for anime people, right? Where it was Naruto, Bleach, or One Piece. And they kind of took over the market. And I think they were the reasons why anime got so big in Western countries as well, right?
Yes, yeah, correct.
Let's give them a ranking, okay? Give
Out
them
of
a
those
ranking.
three?
Out of those three. Top three. In the Big Three, sorry.
Well, you're right. Of course, One Piece is.
Oh, is it?
Or is it?
I would say One Piece.
Okay. Be careful now.
Yeah, now this is gonna be a tough one because I don't follow Naruto that hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I follow Bleach because I chose because if for the ones that grew up back in our
Early 2000s.
So when Naruto and Bleach came out, because it came out roughly at the same time, so it was split into two fandoms. Right? So I chose Bleach. Yeah, in high school, I chose Bleach, and my friends chose like Naruto, so I followed fucking Bleach. And Bleach started so good, right? And Naruto, I think it started a bit more slower than Bleach, because Bleach was going pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
And then, so of course I chose Bleach. It was so good, but then Bleach just went downhill with all the fillers.
Okay,
and then,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, it just got shit. And then I'm like, fuck. Then Naruto just peaked so high and got so good. So to this day, I don't know. I can't answer it. I probably would say I would probably still choose Bleach over Naruto. Yeah, just because it's like like old school.
Old school.
See, I watched both of them simultaneously,
Yep.
and I just powered through the fillers because Naruto actually had a fair bit of fillers.
It
too.
did. Naruto had a few too.
Naruto had
Like
way more
random
episodes,
arcs.
and
Oh man,
it had so many. But I powered through all of them. But I think I would still agree after watching both together. I would choose Bleach over Naruto.
Because I'm assuming Naruto's number one over here.
What the fuck? Okay, I might be wearing.
Yeah, wearing a shirt.
I might be wearing a Kakashi t-shirt, but I am the big. Hear me out. I actually read all of the Bleach as well. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
A lot of the anime people, once the bad arcs started coming, they stopped reading it as well. I powered through, and you know what? The ones who read till the end got the rewards. So those who haven't seen the return of the Bleach anime, that shit's going off, son. Like, going off. All the secrets, all the what. There was so much more to unveil. So I kind of have this like low-key pride where I'm just like, I stuck till the end. I read it. I know exactly who Ichigo is and stuff like that. So I'm staying there. But I feel like Bleach just had swag.
Yeah, I agree.
Bleach was cool.
It was.
like all the characters were just like cool.
Yeah.
Like, there was not one character where you were just like, oh, he doesn't have style.
It's like Naruto. You had obviously Naruto himself. It was a bit of a.
He was a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, and then Lee. Lee was just a little retard. It was a simp. It was a simp. Yeah.
I promise you, Lee was listening to Millennium.
Like, when you start watching Naruto and like you see Lee, he started off as like just a little, like he was shit.
The little bob cut.
But the bob cut, and then he had his
green trackie.
his sensei guy. But both of them were like, you look at them from front, you know. First impressions.
Okay,
you feel like,
Yeah, first impression,
Man.
Well, Bleach has more swag.
But-
These guys are way cooler.
Yeah.
Bleach had swag.
But all the characters in Bleach were like, man, that guy's strong.
Yeah,
that guy's strong.
this guy's jacked.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah,
sick.
exactly.
Yeah, in his robe, he looks
Yeah.
really cool with a sword. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bankai, you know, like,
the fucking robes were just like
yeah.
Really cool.
Oh lord.
Yeah, nice. What about the strongest character?
Ooh.
All right.
Who you would pick the strongest character?
All right, let's have a battle royale. Everyone bring out one each and we'll battle here.
Let's get to my list.
Well, this is like this is hard. This is really hard. This is really hard. And I think I'd probably just go pick the. I'll probably pick Goku.
I was gonna say, you say Luffy, I'm gonna punch you.
Luffy's weak as, man. Luffy's weak as. Because Luffy.
I know.
Yeah,
He's development.
Yeah, because if you follow it, he actually loses quite a lot. You know what I mean? Because he gets better and stronger. And
Bitch.
But like, yeah,
You're gonna say Goku?
I'd say Goku because they are born, sane, and they just keep they're able to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
True.
So that's the only they have like no limitations. They're fucking battling with gods, man. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So how can you stop battling a god?
I give you that.
Yeah.
I have a controversial one with that one. But,
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Do it.
Oh no, I'll say my one first.
Yeah.
I want to say One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, if it's how the name really is.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah,
Saitama,
100%.
like you one punch Goku, he's fucking dead.
No one's seen him do his full
And he's
power
never
either.
exactly.
The thing is that 100% because the writer when they wrote One Punch Man, he's actually supposed to be just OP.
OP as, yeah, right. Like-
yeah.
And
Like, that was
the guy, all he does is 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and
And he went bold.
He's bold.
Yeah, he went bold. Yeah, because he got
just
too
lucky.
strong. Went wild. Yeah.
You could cosplay as Saitama. That's my You should. You definitely should.
What about yourself?
I'm gonna. Okay, I know. I'm gonna go a completely different perspective now.
Yeah.
You guys are going the physicality, etc. Right?
Ooh, I wonder if the same.
But if Lelouch from Code Geass
Yep.
had 2 seconds with Goku or 2 seconds with Saitama, y'all got nothing.
Why is that?
Because, so for those who haven't seen Code Geass, the Luch literally has the ability to brainwash people with just looking in their eyes and he gives them an order, right? I just tell Goku, be my bitch.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
You get me? Just make the
But
guy.
you know, like Goku, we fucking a KOA doing a Kamehameha, bam, and like, has no time to look at. Could be the Iron Man, right?
Yeah. Also, I think it depends on who comes in quicker. Because if One Punch Man comes in from behind, boom,
Yeah, woo,
he can't
man.
control shit.
But you won't know.
exploded.
But you guys won't know each other. You get me? Like you're not going in like a oh, I'm gonna fight you, cunt. Like it's not that. Like, you know, they'll be coming in just out of nowhere, just be like, give up. That's it. That's all he needs.
I want to come with the trump card here. This is the controversial one because I actually looked this up. I want to know what overall Xeno from Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah.
Because he can just wipe out existence just like that.
Yeah,
He'll wipe out your universe, wipe out your universe, wipe out mine.
Yeah, because he's the one that created the universe.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you cheated there a bit. But
I mean, that's why I said that's not my one. That's not my one. I looked that up just for the sake of curiosity.
I was thinking of like Light from Death Note, but I'm like, nah. By the time he's writing that shit, it takes too long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's time.
Fucking Goku just do a spirit bomb, bro. There's no time to write anything.
Spirit
Bomb takes ages.
7 episodes.
Yeah.
I'd wipe you before that. I'd run away from the other side of the universe.
What about the smartest character?
Oh, if they played chess. Let's say you had to
Wait.
bring a character to play chess.
Is this what I'm thinking?
Sorry?
No. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
I don't have one for this one.
Don't you watch a lot of like psychological ones?
So for sure, you know this one. Like for me, there's two of the most like smartest character of all
characters,
time.
yep.
It's definitely Aizen from Bleach
Oh.
and Light. Yeah, I mean Light. Of
Fuck,
course.
if Aizen versus... Okay, let's change that up. Aizen versus Light in chess, who would win?
Ooh. So if you guys don't know, Aizen's from Bleach. Okay, so basically Aizen's the one kind of created Ichigo.
Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah,
he's got he's got hypnotic powers. He's like pretty much the brain of he's the smartest character you'll find in the Bleach universe.
Yeah, really cool.
For those who haven't seen Death Note, Light just fucked the whole world with a book.
Yeah,
That's the plot.
yeah, Light is so fucking smart.
So they're both really smart people. But let's say the supernatural power's out. You know, like let's say he can't use hypnosis and shit. Just pure IQ.
Man, I think. Well, they both lost.
Shut up! Stop spoiling shit.
What do you mean? Like,
So for those who don't know, Mikey is the king of fucking spoilers. Like you cannot ask him about an anime without him telling you the whole story of it.
But he'll say he's not telling you much.
Yeah. The amount of times he's like, oh, so what's this one like? You know, what's this one like? What's it like? Don't tell me the whole story. He'd be like, boom. Oh yeah, cool. I don't have to watch it anymore.
He's like, episode 1.
it's hard because like I get too excited.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, this anime is really good. And
That's why the cunt dies.
yeah.
Like me before, I would explain, hey, this might be a bit of a spoiler.
Yeah.
He'd just go straight into a band. Like he's so passionate.
Yeah, because I really like it. Like, oh yeah, it's great anime. You should definitely watch it. Because I try to get hooked like straight away. Like,
Yeah, you got it hooked, so you didn't have to watch it. I'm gonna say Light.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's tough. Well, yeah, I feel like if you take all the superficial,
superpowers away?
Light is probably the smartest human.
Exactly.
I think Aizen had to use a lot of the power
Aizen
to
had
create
relied
the
on
surrounding and the
Exactly.
environment. Yeah.
He's an opportunist of like shit going wrong. Light kind of is very like on the spot. He's very smart on the spot.
Yeah. But it's also like the foresight to better like predict every single move as shit happens. Like I think that's
That's what Light does. Whereas Aizen kind of preemptively makes all the traps and then he'll go for it.
Yeah.
Whereas Light plans out the future traps as he goes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
That was hard.
even the whole like him exchanging books. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Who hasn't seen it?
Again.
He needs to watch it again, remember?
Oh yeah, bro. Fuck, yeah.
Try not to mention I haven't seen it. I may have seen it, guys. I may have. I just might not remember. That's all.
So we're just gonna go do a recap. Oh, actually, there is a pretty funny episode.
Recap.
In the word recap. Johnny, can you tell us the story of the recap?
We'll have to.
If you don't, I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's the funniest. It's the funniest thing.
You guys tell us.
Okay. So we all love a series called Solo Leveling. For those who haven't seen it, watch it because Oppa Jinu will beat Jinu BTS. Jinu. Like, that's how big Jinu is, right? So we finished season 1, and then after about a year, the movie came out in the theaters, and all the boys were excited. Let's go watch it. And Jono's like, yeah, let's go watch it. As we're all going into the cinemas, Jono just like whips up his phone when all the trailers are coming about. And what does he do?
Yeah, so, because all of a sudden he's like, oh, fuck. And if you guys been following our series, Jono has a goldfish memory. So he doesn't remember
Names.
Yeah, or doesn't remember the series. So he's sitting there watching the recap. Like, I think when you put Solo Leveling recap on YouTube or something.
It was like a 15-minute one.
So while we're all watching the commercials or these ads, he's sitting there watching the recap to just try to remember.
I'm just making use of my time because, I'm not going to watch the trailers, so I might as well just make sure I know what I'm watching, because I don't know what's coming.
We'll crack out laughing, but then the funny thing is,
the irony of the situation.
Man, I was so fucking annoyed. So, so we went to the movie. It gets for an hour and 20.
Yep.
Right? The first fucking hour was the fucking recap.
So I spent 15 minutes when I could have watched the trailers, watching a recap, and then another recap.
Yeah. Because like, we're all like sitting there watching, like, oh, Jono has a recap where it's all like crying and laughing.
In the beginning, we thought he was like, oh, great, Jono, you get to watch a recap. But it just went on.
And I remember looking at time, I'm like, what the fuck? This is still going, the recap. And legit, it only showed you
2 episodes.
Yeah, 2 episodes altogether. Like, I think just 30 minutes,
which
like,
was
35 minutes.
Technically the next season's first 2 episodes.
2 episodes, yeah. I was like so fucking annoyed.
Even I turned to Dan, I was like, man, even I'm sick of this recap.
Yeah. So it was like pretty much an inception for Jono.
Yeah.
Watching
it really was.
But we were mad, annoyed, but we just kept watching Jono's face about the whole thing because it was just so funny for us. We're like, this can't just wait.
Part of it's like, oh, I remember that. I just watched it.
Oh man. Oh, I remember sometimes you're like, oh. No, that hasn't happened. You thought it already started? Like, no, that's still the recap. That's still the recap, bro.
He thought the movie had started. He's like, no, we're still season 1.
We're still watching it.
We're still watching the recap.
Oh, that was so funny. That was so
I forgot about
that.
It was so good. Oh, man.
But obviously for movies, a lot of animes got really ambitious. They took the hype and they started making live action movies. Have you guys seen any?
Personally, I try to avoid it at all times.
Why is that, Mikey? Why is that?
Because it's very hard to do a live action for anime.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's so hard, man. Like, because they either have superpowers or like all this other crap. Like, it's a bit hard to make it look cool. You know what I mean? And it gets really cringy, like certain things. You know what I mean? But in anime it's fine. But in real life it's like it's a bit different. So even to this day, as a One Piece fan, I still haven't watched the One Piece live action.
Oh, the Netflix series!
The Netflix series, yeah. I haven't watched it. I can't refuse to watch it, but a lot of like my friends that super into One Piece as well, like really hardcore fans, even said like it's not that bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like really.
I've been told that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was actually really shocked. I really they're like, oh, it's not good, but it's actually not that bad, and I think that's a pretty good compliment.
You're from hardcore.
You're still scared though, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I kind of don't want to watch it still. But it got me there.
Nami have.
Huh?
Does Nami have this in the series? Or
Nah, like that's like in season like fucking 20, her titties got bigger.
Got a big job.
Yeah. In the first couple of seasons, it's still flat. So.
They sponsor the actress.
Yeah. But I think I still haven't touched One Piece. I've seen that the Death Note, Initial D, the one with J Chow, Initial D. Yeah, that's alright. Not that great.
Even Mishy's seen that one. It's J Chow, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think one of them that I think I really enjoyed, and especially for the ones that in our generation, was Honey Yori Dango.
Honey Yori Dango. Yeah.
So it's F4.
The Flower Boys.
Yeah, Flower Boys. Yeah, because initially that was the manga.
It was a manga.
Yeah, a manga anime. Yeah, and because very popular novel series, and they made a drama out of it.
Flower Over Boys, I think, is what they call it in English.
Yeah.
Oh no, they call it. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
Flower
the translation.
Boys, yeah.
Flower Boys.
Yeah.
Because there was a Korean remake too.
was-
Yeah,
Both,
Korean,
yeah, Japanese
So
and-
of course I grew up with the Japanese drama, and I fucking love the Hungry Dungeon. So that's because that's part of all anime or live action. So that's really good. And GTO.
and GTO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GTO. Yeah, great teacher Onozuka. Yeah.
That's a real old one. That's
That was real, but I think maybe you will like that one too. It's
Yeah.
actually really funny. Like it's so funny.
It's,
Like, yeah,
it's
just
more like a
it's-
daily life funny one.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a teacher, or he's a gangster. The
Used to be,
accuser.
yeah.
Then he just became a teacher, and then he just wants to be like a normal life. But then eventually he just uses his Yakuza kind of style to start teaching
The
the
kids.
kids. Yeah, because the ones that he teach, they were like rebel, like
They're like delinquents.
they all
Yeah,
delinquents. Yeah, so he eventually he kind of used that style to teach him, and yeah,
That sounds like something I would.
Yeah,
That's
it's
something you
really
want,
funny.
yeah.
It's super funny. And perverty, like
Yeah, well, that's
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say though, man, those One Piece actors got it good because they've got 1,200 episodes left to film. That's a lifetime contract right there, man. Royalties all year. Yeah. Jeez.
well, you guys love action.
Have you seen any, John?
I think the only one I remember is Rurouni Kenshin, which from memory was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, because it's not about superpowers.
Yeah.
That's just like the olden
Yeah.
samurai with
Yeah.
the temples and stuff. Like, that one's good.
Yeah.
If you like a good sword fighting movie,
It's realistic.
it's realistic.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of. Right.
Yeah, it was. Well,
Yeah.
like obviously there's some cable action in it and stuff,
Yeah.
but which action movie doesn't these days?
Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely more realistic than the Avengers. it is like there's no laser beams and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just pure sword fighting, and the actors are really good. The story of Rurouni Kenshin is really good as
Yeah,
well. So even if you don't watch anime, guys, it's a 3-part movie on Netflix. Really good if
Yeah.
you're into like Japanese history, war history.
I'll
Too.
probably rewatch it actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably get
Recap
one
of a
go.
recap.
a recap of the recap.
Yeah, but usually live action is it's either it's good or it's a
Yeah.
flop.
It's either great or a flop.
Yeah.
Do you
But
find like it's just also the acting doesn't line up with the anime itself?
Yeah, like I said,
You can't, it's a drawing,
It's
like-
a drawing. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
I
really,
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
you can't. You just can't compare.
Well, they just have shit actors. I
I
don't
know
know.
you just can't compare.
Can't compare.
Can't compare.
Well, what about best power? Like I said, if you're able to have a power
From a series?
yeah, from any anime and power, but to adapt it to real life, which power? Would you
This
pick?
one was really hard.
So, for example, guys, like the Sharingan in Naruto or Super Saiyan from Goku, we're talking about these kind of like power systems. If we were to use one for realistic measures,
That is hard.
what would it be?
and apply it to
Real
our
life.
Yeah,
your
our
own
life.
life.
Yeah.
Your own life.
Yeah.
Even I don't know.
This one was hard.
This one's really
That's
hard.
like
Well, maybe we should talk about what we would like to be able to use it in our real life. What would
Yeah,
benefit
exactly.
in our lives?
Okay,
Explain.
so I'm happy to start. Like
Yep.
for those like I love Sword Art Online. So
Stop touching there. Bro.
so I'm always been a big fan of the game system.
Oh, the virtual reality game.
Yeah, virtual. Yeah. It's funny enough. Like I don't play games, but like the animes that have the kind of like the game system thing, I find it so cool. Like, of course, like solo leveling when it's like a game. Right?
Oh, so life
It has a
becomes
system.
like a game system.
Yeah, like a system he picks. Same as Saw That Online. Like when they're living that world, everything just like screen. They just pick. It just comes up. Like I find it so cool. Like just imagining having that kind of like power. Yeah.
So how would you apply that in real life?
He would want like those options in real life, like be able to have items or
Items,
experience.
yeah, level up, yeah,
Stats.
like stats, yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
I was gonna say he chooses Club Penguin. Goes back into club.
It's like return to back to igloo.
You're like, is she back? Is she back?
Notifications
For
still
those who
zero.
haven't seen it, Mikey's love story on Club Penguin is in previous episodes.
Yeah.
So please go watch that one if you want to know what we're talking about.
Oh, it was so funny.
What about you, Johnny?
Yeah, there was a few, but
Real life, remember?
I think before we started this episode, we talked about. I think you talked about like making money and stuff. But it's about how you can acquire more things in life. And I think one thing came to mind was if you had the Renegon and you can use Kamui, you can
Kamui, yeah.
transport things, or you can.
You need the Sharingan as well, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
If you have the Renegon, you already have the Sharingan,
Yes,
right?
yeah. So what of the Kamui part would you be using?
just being able to like teleport to places, and also like acquire things. You know, like I can travel the world if I wanted to. I could go into a vault, take some money out.
Oh, yep.
I could go into a
Dangerous
store,
guy, this one.
take a store, just get supplies, unlimited supplies of things. You know,
Convenience.
have an abundance of things. Yeah,
Convenience,
so I can live my life however I want.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well,
I mean, I just think if it's to be applied in real life, maybe.
then that would be your most,
Yeah. Because like, I'm not going to be able to use like, I don't know, Bunkai just like start killing people, you know?
Someone at the gym piss him off.
Gets you guys attention.
It's like, come on,
the whole gym just gets destroyed.
Whole Brisbane just sliced in half, you know? I'm like, oh, well, it's not going to help me, right? That's what came to mind. I don't know. It's like, I was like, oh, I have a strongest power, but then I'm like, it doesn't apply to my real world.
Oh, piss me off.
Super Saiyan? Like,
Just free bleaching your
spirit
whole
bomb the
life.
whole place.
Oh, that's it. Man,
You better run now, boy.
it's coming, cunt. Put yourself in this.
Makes sense, right?
That's why we try to make that question more
I
realistic.
really have to think about that
Realistic,
one.
yeah.
Well, I was going to do instant transmission, teleportation.
Yeah, I love that.
Goku has, where he can go
go
to
anywhere.
anywhere that he goes. Because I don't like waking up in the morning. But since you've done something similar, I'm going to change it up. I don't play basketball or volleyball. I don't play sports.
Yeah.
But if I could take any of that high school kids' like the abilities that they have in Kuroko no Basket or in Haikyuu, I would be on the Olympics.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Those kids are Olympic level.
Yeah.
No, I got Emperor's Eye. Just make
Yeah,
it
just
like
or the 3-shot line from all the way back, just every time.
you mid-air throwing the ball to you.
Yeah, or just like. So I would take any of the sport abilities those high school kids have.
Yeah.
Because no way.
You are a competitor at heart, so...
Yeah, I am a competitor. Like, I would use that to make my way
You
up
would
to
just
the
be
top.
OP then.
Yeah, or become Bucky, pretty much. Just get the UFC.
Yeah, okay.
Just take every UFC belt ever.
But were you for teleportation or flying?
I feel like flying, I'd have to put the work in, man. Like, I have to fly there.
But I think it's so cool.
But like all the bugs and...
Like, you're flying through it. It's like, driving on the highway. You've got like a bug cemetery.
Bro, is bugs flying that high?
Just wear a face mask.
No, like birds there, man.
True.
Yeah, like, and like my clothes probably won't last either.
You have a suit for it. Superman suit.
That means you'd have to carry around a suit every time. But transmission, you just transmit over there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
okay.
good.
Flying takes effort.
Flying is...
I think it
and
looks cool.
time.
Yeah, time.
I think it looks cool, like Jinwoo just jump on the dragon and just fly, man. I think
Wait, are we getting a dragon?
I
I got a dragon, man.
Oh, cloud. What a cloud?
Oh, a Nimbus.
Yeah, Nimbus. Yeah, like that Mishi.
Whoa. The cloud can never be the same again. Oh my god.
Speaking of Jinwoo, I think that skill that he has is pretty cool. Where he can has one of his shadow warriors, and he changes spots.
You can change, Exchange.
Exchange. Yeah.
That means you need to kill people to make soldiers.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're really on this serial killer type mode right now.
dark.
But his cooling time is a long time to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Nah, transmission, man. Transmission for sure.
Yeah, you can go anywhere.
Anyway. Nah, flying bugs, man. I ain't doing that shit. Are you okay? You having fun, babe? You having fun?
Baby, right?
Oh, speaking of which, hottest anime waifu.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
For those who don't know what waifu means, this is a waifu. Hottest anime waifu. And why?
Chahain.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, Charhaze has been on my phone wallpaper.
I know.
Yeah,
I just said
you're
this
stirring.
thing.
I've been like 2-3 years. Whenever the series came out.
Yeah,
I only discovered it recently, to be
But
honest.
it's funny enough, I probably won't pick Charhaze because I love too much
why?
other anime. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot. So, me.
Yeah.
So there's two people, right?
Okay.
So there's one.
Whoa.
So of course,
Two. This guy.
like I don't know.
Why is it
Asuna-
sticky?
There's a few spots here, eh? Like, I kid you not.
For me, of course, Asuna has been like my waifu of all time.
All time. There's a title.
Because if you guys watch, I always find her really, really cute and like really funny as well. If you guys watch Avatar,
Oh my god, yeah.
Suki.
Which one's that one?
Suki.
Is she the
rock one?
No,
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
was like the little kid.
No,
No.
the fire.
no. Suki's the one where she
need to search
the
this.
Kyoshi Warriors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took out
I need to
selfie.
search this.
Yeah,
By the way, guys, just in case you're wondering, if you're only listening to audio, Mikey will have pictures on the pod.
I'll try my
please,
best.
please try to come watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kyoshi Warriors.
Yeah, the Kyoshi Warriors. Yeah, no, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
dude,
about.
she's so yeah. I remember.
Wow, that was really that was real.
Oh,
left
the
field,
one
man.
that has the
mask.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
Oh,
Of course, I'll bowl with Hancock. You know what I mean? For One Piece.
Well, that name itself is really questionable.
yeah.
Hancock. Hancock.
So yeah, yourself.
For me, I think whenever I get this question, I think for me it is Yoruichi from Bleach. So she's a dark skinned lady.
Yeah.
Purple hair.
Purple hair. I don't know, like in the series they just made her like real
sexy.
feline. Yeah, like do you know what I mean? So like they associated her with like a cat.
Yeah.
And I think that whole figure of it was just like
Just love that pussy, eh?
no, 12-year-old me. 12-year-old me reading
Yeah.
this, I'm like wait a second. What did I just see? So yeah, I think just going back to Bleach. Well, Bleach always had some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
but-
yeah.
Yeah. All of them.
yeah.
All of them.
Very, like, how do they fight?
Except for Rukia. She was.
Oh yeah.
She was a different niche.
Yeah. Some people might like
some
that.
people like that.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Sorry. No judgment here.
What about you, Chain?
I watched Chainsaw Man recently.
Yes.
And Makima.
You little simp.
Oh really? Huh?
Dominators.
Yeah.
Man, she's badass. Man. She's like the epitome of like, she's like the definition of red flags.
She is. She's actually controlling, you know?
Yeah.
Manipulating.
These people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes me sound really bad.
Chokes their heads off, you know? All that.
Dude, she is like, I mean, while on the topic, who's the strongest out of all of them?
Wait, out of us three just then?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
I reckon.
yeah.
Actually, Yurichi's pretty strong.
Yeah,
She used
but
to be captain.
Suki's probably the weakest here. She's.
But you had Hancock.
It's like Hancock's pretty strong. Yeah.
Is she?
Hancock's pretty
Yeah,
strong.
okay.
But she's just got a lot of hands. Like that's
Oh,
literally-
okay.
That's really it.
Yeah.
No, I reckon one of us two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, you guys. Yeah.
If Makima has the time, Yorichi lose. But if it was just a straight hand-on fist fight, probably Yorichi.
But Makima wouldn't be using fist fights, like she would just control.
This is back to that question
true,
again.
okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
is it prep time or no prep
Yeah,
time?
true.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she just has this badass demeanor, like
You
it's
just and her hair's red too. This guy is into red flags. I'm telling you.
Makes a lot of
It's
sense.
so true. It's so true.
What about worst character of all time?
Oh, worst main character of all time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna put it one right out there. Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. I'm sorry. He's just a bitch.
What, Mikey?
Yeah.
No, you mean
Oh, sorry, not Mikey.
it's Takamichi.
Oh, fuck, Takamichi. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
Mikey. Oh, Mikey's the
Mikey.
coolest character.
Sorry,
Character
Mikey's
of all
cool.
time.
Mikey's cool. Sorry, Takamichi. That was not a personal attack. Sorry. Takamichi, the main character
Yeah,
from Tokyo
yeah.
Revengers, is a
Yeah.
bitch. Stop
Yeah.
lying.
100%. I agree. It's that's what I was about to say too.
Right?
Yeah, because fucking hell, man, the whole series, like, if you guys haven't seen Tokyo Revengers is a great series.
good series.
Yeah, of delinquents, this and that. But the main character is just a little bitch, man.
Yeah.
Like, he just cries all the time. I'm like, shut the fuck up and fight. But the best thing about the series, all the side characters are so cool.
Like Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey is sick. Like, everyone is just so cool and so strong.
Yep.
Well, this motherfucker, the main character, is just crying constantly. I'm like, dude, why can't you get stronger? Why can't you get, like...
Get stronger already.
You're able to travel back in time. Like, why don't you just fucking start training? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. So.
You know, like learn how to like bring a gun back or something. bro.
Yeah, something. But yeah,
Nah,
fucking
he's a
little bitch, man. Yeah, and probably fucking Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
The first season.
Kaneki?
Yeah, Kaneki went the first season where he's just a little
He did get
bitch.
better.
Oh yeah, second season he was OP as fuck.
But still, that first few episodes was
Oh, so annoying.
Yeah, it was-
just crying.
Shut
People,
the fuck
and
up.
everyone's dying around here. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh my god, it's just a few people dying.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I can't do anything. I'm crying. I'm like, oh, fucking hell, bro. Yeah, you saw Johnny?
I don't think mine's actually that bad, but I just think he's not really the main character. It's Kuroko.
Kuroko?
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew he was gonna say. Kagami.
My fantasy drive.
Kagami is
yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah.
He's like. I feel like he's more main character.
No,
than-
but all the generations are strong. That's why. I
Yeah.
feel like all the other Miracle
Yeah.
generation are pretty strong. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's really tank. But the thing is,
And
that
to
the guy,
start
at least
off
the guy
with,
has powers though. At least he's, he's doing something.
Yeah, but at the
not like
start-
the other two, fucking just crying in the corner, bro. Like,
The good
Yeah.
thing is he didn't whine about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, he got stronger. He got stronger.
Yeah, no, like he would try. In
He
the
was
end,
a
yeah.
Sigma male, bro.
He
Just
was,
in the
yeah.
side, just
Yeah, the
Tap.
smallest guy too.
Tap. tap.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. What about darkest anime?
Darkest
Oh,
anime
darkest moment.
or darkest
Darkest moment.
moment?
Oh yeah, the darkest moment or saddest moment. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like I knew yours, but
my one.
oh, if it's not from One Piece, I won't know.
Just go for it.
That is the sad, but I don't think that's the saddest moment for
Oh.
me. Yeah, I think the saddest for me. If you guys watch Studio of Ghibli, great.
Wow, we're going all the way.
Yeah, Graves of the Fireflies.
I think I have seen that one.
Yeah, seen that one. It's really sad. It's based. I think it's based on a true story. But yeah, yeah, you guys have to watch it. I don't want to say it. It's basically back in the world. I think World War One.
Oh, I have seen
Yeah,
that
so it's
one.
like-
yeah,
yeah.
that one is sad. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to say anything just because I'm so spoiled. You know what I mean? But
If you're
yeah,
looking for a tear-jerking anime, a movie, sorry.
yeah,
watch
I
this
actually
one.
cried like a little bitch for that one. I cried so much.
Like,
Yeah,
like
it's actually-
Takemichi, like what?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fuck. Yeah. That one's probably actually really sad. Yeah.
What about you, sir?
I'm gonna go for the darkest moment.
I think I know
in
what
anime
I think
history.
I already know.
You
what
reckon?
you're gonna say, yeah,
It's pretty dark.
it is. I'm pretty sure that's a forbidden taboo thing where you never mention it ever again. But yeah,
Really?
yep, do it.
Do you guys remember watching Fullmetal Alchemist? Dude, it was messed up. Like the moment where Dr. Tucker,
professor.
the Professor Tucker, he turned. So he's
You
a
can't
science.
spoil this one. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
You have to. You have to because I feel like some people might not want to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prep
He's a
yourself.
scientist that specializes in chimeras.
Yep.
Is that how you say chimeras?
Chimera, yeah,
Chimera,
yeah.
which is like half human, half animal. And he, for the purpose of his experiments that he wants to explore, he went to the extent of turning his own daughter, Nina, and the pet
dog.
Pet dog.
into a chimera. And the moment when Edward comes in the morning to say good morning, there's this chimera like ends up standing there and it's like, Edward.
with long hair, like a dog with long hair.
The voice.
The voice.
I'm getting like
Yeah.
That's
goosebumps.
That one's
Like,
so fucked, man.
and she goes, it's painful. Like it's.
Oh my god, that's tough.
Yeah.
It was, and that's not the first time he did it. He did it to the wife. That was
Yeah.
a failed experiment.
They figured it out
figured it
later
out.
that his wife was
Yeah, it's so fucked. Because like such a cute little girl as well. And,
Yeah, it was honestly the saddest and darkest moment, and like I watched that, and I was
That
like,
shit, I feel like that's still used these days as a meme, like for some dark shit.
yeah,
That's some taboo shit. Fuck.
yeah. It just shows how messed up someone can be. Like,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Hey, it probably happens somewhere, you know.
yeah.
No.
I don't know if you guys saw that reel or the meme. There was some sort of Comic-Con where people dress up and all that.
yeah.
This girl actually dressed up as the chimera,
Yeah, it's just so sad.
and then she turns around to the guy filming, and he's like, "Help me!"
Oh my god.
And she's like, "No, you can't do that!
can't do that, man. That's
Like,
messed up. There is life.
dude. I watched that, and even though it's just in real life, normal setting, it's gonna be chills. Like,
There's boundaries, man. There's
Yeah,
boundaries.
to be honest, like seeing it so many times, it's such an upsetting scene.
can't-
Like
Yeah.
it's actually such a dark scene. Like,
you reckon that's
Yeah.
worse than
huh?
the movie that you just.
It's sad.
It's a different sad.
It's,
Yeah.
it's different
Dark
sad.
sad.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
dark sad. This is like, it's yeah.
That was
it's
a
really
heavy
sad.
note.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
guys.
Damn it.
All right, how about we change it up?
well, let's.
Oh,
No, that-
sorry.
That was gonna be
was
mine,
fine.
but mine I've just realized is gonna be a pretty big spoiler, so I'm gonna have to skip mine.
Why?
Unless I say it. Okay, well, recently, Mishy's been watching Attack on Titans. So I'm going to talk about the most betraying moment where like
yes.
Mishi lost it. She was just like, "What? You're joking? This is real?" I'm like, "Yeah." And you know what? You're not going to get an answer till about 4 seasons later. She's like, "What?" And this is when Rainer and Bertolt, they actually expose themselves as the Armored Titan and the Colossus Titan.
Yes.
University student me, back when this came out, I lost my shit.
Everyone did. 100%.
But now that I watch it, I'm like, wait, the Titans actually really look like the humans that they transform. I'm like, why was I such a dumb cunt?
How did you not know?
I don't know. But now I'm watching it, I'm just like, you ready?
Yeah.
It is. She's
Just
like,
waiting for it.
She was on the treadmill. She's like, what? What is going on?
It's so good.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is like so.
Please watch it.
It's so good. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch
Yeah.
it. I mean, I want to discuss it, to be honest, but I don't want, just in case there's spoilers. People haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's actually so good.
Definitely worth watching. That one's worth watching.
Yeah.
Good action, good
Really good
story.
action, yeah,
But you
plot
need to
twist.
stick it out to the end.
Yeah, plot twist is crazy. Yeah.
But you were going to change it up. What were you saying?
Oh, I'll say so let's. If we have to pick a world of anime, what world would you live in?
I already know mine.
I have two. I have two that I really.
You real like dipping legs today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like left, right, and center.
I have two.
You got one?
I'm just gonna. I think simple and fun, just Pokemon.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's my
Just
one.
you know, it's
Yeah,
just like,
100%. That's my world.
such a happy
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
you
happy
know?
place.
You find your own Pokemon, you battle.
train
around.
Pokemon, be a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, that's
It's a lot
one
of
of mine.
abundance. It's just a happy place. Yeah.
Yeah. my second one will be Zoids.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. I always like. It's such a cool concept. You know what I mean? On the Zoid. Yeah. And well, if you talk about Chaos Century, the
Probably not,
series, not
Not the War series one.
Oh, sorry, Chaos Century is the War series.
Yeah.
If it's New Century, that's just the fighting like battles.
Tournaments.
The tournaments. So yeah, that'd be sick. You know what I mean? Just to like have a Zoid fight. I really love the whole concept like in Gundam because I'm a huge
Mecha. You're a
Mecha
Mecha fan.
Yeah, so just having that kind of like
Not Gundam though, because
that's
that's where you die.
Yeah.
just politics and just
Yeah.
death.
Bam! Yeah.
Yeah, yourself, Dennis.
I've got two as well. Number one is Culinary Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. Man,
yeah.
I would live in a world where food was porn.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, I just eat like a casserole and my clothes blow up. Like, that would be such a great world. And secondly, man, I would love to live in Beyblade.
Whoa, okay,
sure.
really? Just
If my life was about like, actually, like if the tournaments were that big, like they are there, you know, like if my life was just to spin this Beyblade for the rest of my life, I would train my forearms so well. I'd be like,
Just from Beyblade?
just from, no, all training.
Yeah.
Resistance
Yeah.
training,
Yeah.
endurance training.
I just mean forearm training.
and I just come out, like I would like have a cape around this arm before I get into stage, and when I rip it off, it's just this one huge arm to rip this one, and my blade would be like 50 kgs, just like.
Can we talk about when we were into Beyblades? Because I feel like that's just something we had a world of our own when we were young.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think-
Beyblades. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Beyblades. Man, like it was the best time. Like in high school,
fun.
right?
Because you can buy some here, but I remember I bought these really special edition ones. There was I'm from Sydney, but they had a special store in one of the Westfields that was just purely Korean store.
Yeah.
And so they imported some of these ones from Korea.
They had the legit ones.
They had the really good ones, and I remember it was so strong. It hit one of my neighbor's knees, and it cut them.
Whoa!
It actually cut the knee open, it started bleeding. And you know how you have the little
Your plastic tray.
your plastic
of
tray.
your dome.
it would dominate and it would just hold its weight
Yeah.
in the middle.
In the middle.
And anything that just hits it would just fly off. It was solid.
So I had the opposite experience. So my parents were cheap. My grandparents were cheap. So we'd go to like a Chinese little dollar shop and buy ones that had
those ones.
You just figured out it was wrong. You just knew that it
And
was
it would
not.
just always jam up.
Oh, really?
Dude, they're so bad.
And the ripcord would always melt every time you use it a few times because of the
Really?
friction.
Yeah.
So every time it goes on, and you do stupid experiments like from the roof, you're like, I wonder if I drop my Beyblade from here, will it spin? It does not.
I started off with those two. And I realized quality mattered.
Quality mattered for
Yeah.
Beyblades.
I just got the normal like Big W Target ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I remember I think the last one I did buy. It had like a little thing that you wind up.
The motorized ones.
Yeah, that was so sick. I remember because I remember having a little plastic stadium.
Yep.
As well, that I bring
The
to
dome.
that I bring to to school. Play with the kids and we like rap, and then my one goes, and then that little toy thing goes off. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Did you guys ever have those guys who actually bought the Yu-Gi-Oh discs?
Oh man, I always wanted one. Hey.
I actually really wanted one.
I think it was really expensive, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it's very
It was
expensive.
like for back then. I think it was like $80-90, but like back then it was pretty expensive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was really expensive at that time.
I don't see myself ever actually carrying one, but I wanted
But
one.
this memory having in real life, like just to like actually have holograms.
Yeah.
That was so cool. I always want to have hologram like Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
Yeah, actually, a
and,
Yu-Gi-Oh world would be pretty cool if it wasn't for the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, I don't be stuck in a card.
With his little pillow. like-
Sick photo, Mikey.
Just grabbing like.
But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh would be pretty sick.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, before we go into further worlds, we'll come back with another episode soon about it. I'm sure the Demon Slayer movie's coming out next year as well, so we'll have have a few, because we didn't even talk about JJK Demon Slayer, the recent ones these days. We'll come back with the Gojo hype soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave a comments below what underrated or overrated animes you think there is. If you write One Piece, we're not friends anymore.
You can be friends with us. It's fine.
The cool kids,
Yeah.
The hottest waifu as well, leave in the comments.
Yeah.
100%. But I want to say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.
Rice!
Unwatch!